Hey guys, this is from AllAboutTechnologies, and in this video let's compare the camera samples of newly launched Samsung Galaxy M40 with the Redmi Note 7 Pro. Now I know a lot of people do prefer top brands like Samsung and they don't mind spending a little extra, but here I will be unbiased and I will let you know which one is better. So without wasting any further time, let's begin. Starting with the specification, Samsung Galaxy M40 comes with a 32 megapixel primary camera with f1.7 aperture and 0.8 micron pixel size. 8 megapixel wide angle camera with f2.2 aperture, and the third camera here is a 5 megapixel one for depth sensing, which is again having f2.2 aperture. Front camera here is a 16 megapixel one with f2.0 aperture. Moving on to the Redmi Note 7 Pro, it comes with a primary 48 megapixel camera which has IMX586 sensor and f1.8 aperture. Secondary camera here is a depth sensing camera which is a 5 megapixel camera with f2.4 aperture. Front camera here is 13 megapixel one. Talking about the UI, both have very similar UI where you have to slide to switch between various modes. Now what I like about Samsung UI is that it lets you customize what modes you want. By default, photo and video will be there, but if you don't want slow motion or hyperlapse or pro mode, then you can remove them and make it less crowded, which is not possible with the Redmi Note 7 Pro. Now, in terms of additional features, you get a wide angle camera on the Samsung Galaxy M40, which is useful at times, but then don't expect the quality to be super amazing. Whereas on Redmi Note 7 Pro, you get 48 megapixel images which do capture slightly more details than the regular 12 megapixel images, but at the cost of couple of extra seconds. Anyways, it's time to take a look at the images. Starting with the daylight shots, in terms of detail, Redmi Note 7 Pro is hands down better as you get to see more details when you zoom in. That said, Samsung Galaxy M40 isn't all that bad, it's just that Redmi Note 7 Pro is better. Also, I like the contrast, sharpness and saturation of Redmi Note 7 Pro because that makes the images more appealing and it's not overdoing it, so that's fine. What I like about the Samsung Galaxy M40 images has to be the colors, as it gets the colors right most of the times. Now in terms of HDR, Samsung Galaxy M40 lags behind. As you can see in shadows, it is definitely brighter, but then it is also noisier. And in some situations, it becomes horrible. Look at the trees in this particular image. So I hope Samsung will push some update to fix it if possible. In artificial lighting also, Redmi Note 7 Pro shines compared to the Samsung Galaxy M40 because it has more detail and sharpness, and also store names and logos look slightly better on Redmi Note 7 Pro. In low light images, at times M40 images were slightly brighter, but then in M40 images, noise was also visible. In Redmi Note 7 Pro images, noise was smoothened, so it was not much visible. Overall, both did a good job and difference here is not huge. In terms of portraits, M40 images were a bit softer, whereas Redmi Note 7 Pro images were sharper. In terms of edge detection, both did a decent job. On Samsung Galaxy M40 images, edges and hairs look softer, whereas that's not the case with the Redmi Note 7 Pro. Although one issue with the Redmi Note 7 Pro portrait images is that it tries to make you bright in some situations and it blows out the highlights too. Let's get to selfies now. Samsung Galaxy M40 selfies were a bit blurry and less detailed compared to Redmi Note 7 Pro. In a lot of the selfies, right from my chin till the t-shirt portion, everything was blurry in the Samsung Galaxy M40 selfies. Could be possible it's an issue and it can be fixed, but for now it's an issue, so keep this thing in mind. In terms of dynamic range, Samsung Galaxy M40 is better than the Redmi Note 7 Pro, but overall if you ask me, I'll pick Redmi Note 7 Pro for selfies. Once again, in portrait selfies also, M40 is not sharper and detailed like Redmi Note 7 Pro, so again my pick is Redmi Note 7 Pro. Finally, let's talk about the videos. Redmi Note 7 Pro is much faster in focusing compared to the Samsung Galaxy M40, which takes a little bit of time to focus, and here is a demo for that. Now both the devices support EIS, but it's only available in 1080p and I personally liked Redmi Note 7 Pro. Here is a demo. So overall, in terms of 1080p videos, Redmi Note 7 Pro did a good job both with stabilization and details. Here is a 1080p clip for you guys.
So guys, I'm shooting this video with the rear cameras of the Redmi Note 7 Pro and the Samsung Galaxy M40. This is 1080p video to see like which device is having better stabilization in this particular like resolution, and also let me know how is the audio quality, video quality, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this video.
Now in 4K videos, there is no stabilization on both the phones, and if you remember, I reported that Redmi Note 7 Pro videos were choppy and laggy and not at all smooth, and it is still the same. Whereas Samsung Galaxy M40 videos look perfectly smooth and fine. Also, I did notice that Redmi Note 7 Pro is oversaturating the 4K videos, which make me look like this. So hope Xiaomi will fix this issue. Once again, with the front camera videos too, I like the Redmi Note 7 Pro as the videos were more sharper compared to Samsung Galaxy M40.
Side, and this is how the stabilization is, audio quality as well as the video quality. Let me know which one you liked in between them. I mean, M40 or the Samsung M40 or the Redmi Note 7 Pro, and yeah.
So guys, this was a detailed camera comparison between the Samsung Galaxy M40 and Redmi Note 7 Pro. I personally liked the Redmi Note 7 Pro, and if camera is your topmost priority, then I will definitely suggest you to buy Redmi Note 7 Pro. As always, links for both the devices will be there in the description box. You guys decide what you want to buy. But if you appreciate my efforts and if you liked this video, then please do give this video a like. That means a lot. So please hit that like button. If you like such honest videos, then please do subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel. And make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram for more tech updates. That's it guys. This is Saurabh Nahar. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.